I'd like to say I learned that from Vern or Timothy.
I mean, I always knew you could siphon gas. I never knew it just did it on its own. I thought you had
Right.
to. Oh my fucking god, I'm so stupid.
I've been editing a lot of funny moments videos because
Oh, those are always fun.
those are the yeah I really enjoy making them, and really they're the only thing that are gonna make my YouTube uh, like worth a shit. So
Mm-hmm.
oh no, I thought my calling when I was in high school towards the end was I was supposed to entertain people, and I was like, a digital media degree will help me kind of entertain people in a way. Plus, I found it interesting when really what I should have went to school for. Like I looked into being a like going to for computer science or programming or something like that, but um, it's literally some of the most boring shit to me in the world. So that's why I didn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, looking back, I should have just went for a regular communications degree.
Yeah. I feel like it wouldn't take you anything to just fucking not like switch majors or anything like that, but like double major or something with a lot of the
Oh yeah,
credits you
no, no.
have.
I could go get a minor. Uh, what I should do is just go get like a minor or, well, at least a minor in marketing, um, and like a bachelor's um, in regular communications. I really should, but I also want to be working at the same time.
Yeah. I don't have to be anymore.
Mm-hmm. I'm just glad I have like that freelance stuff I do. I do some of my freelance through a company, so I'm technically hired by them, where I'm a part-time employee. And then all the other freelance stuff I do is on the side freelance stuff from Upwork, that website I showed you.
Mm-hmm.
So, which I would love to do the Upwork stuff on the side.
If
Yeah.
it's making you that much money, yeah.
And it's really hard to decide on uh, applying for some jobs that I see. Like at first, I'm like, man, should I really apply for this? It's so far away. Because either sometimes I don't get them, or the one part of me is like, if you do get it, you have to move far away. But the other half of me is like,
But you have to move far away.
one half of me is like, fucking do it, move far away, dude. The other half of me is like, yeah, but then I'll be far away from my friends and family. So, I don't know. My
God,
mom just told me that even though she would like me to stay close, ultimately I should do what's best for me.
I'd come visit.
Yeah. That's why I'm thinking about that PlayStation job in Oklahoma. Because I live like 3 or 4 hours away. That's not like Seattle, that is 36 hours away by car.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Seattle'll be cool.
Yeah. Like I just applied for an editor job, which I would do some game testing. It's for the Pokemon Company, actually.
Oh, Namco?
uh, no, the literal name of the Pokemon Company is
Oh, the
the
one that did
Pokemon
the
Company. The ones
Pokemon
that
Go or
make the
whatever.
Pokemon games and made the
Mm-hmm.
Detective Pikachu movie.
I didn't know they made the movie.
They helped make the movie.
That's
Um,
crazy.
but I mean, Nintendo owns all that. It's an editor job, so I check like any text in the game to make sure
Mm-hmm.
that everything's spelled right, grammatically correct, stuff like that. Which means I would be playtesting the game all the way through, and also like signs in the game or wherever, I'd be checking all this stuff. Um, but for this one, it said game testing is preferred but not required, since I'm going to be doing more editor-like jobs and not game testing like jobs, because a game tester, they have to do everything in the game. They have to think of everything possible that could mess up in a game or glitch or freeze the game or whatever, and they have to try to make it happen. And then they have to know what would cause that and report that to the people who are actually making the game so that they can fix it. But a game tester also has to know how to fix it so they can explain to the people what to do. And that's why you need like a programming degree. But not always, but most of them they want you to have a programming degree or a computer science degree. I was doing a lot of research on this like either Saturday or Sunday because I was like, honestly, I would fucking love that job.
That'd be awesome.
And back when we were in high school, it was a big thing for game testing jobs to be work from home. Not anymore. Because,
really?
Yeah, because now they want you to have this degree and shit.
Yeah.
So they're like, and they don't really trust work from home stuff anymore. Not for that kind of thing.
God damn it.
But I took one of those like what the fuck? I took one of those like what job would be best for me tests, and this was the list of everything that it gave me. Copywriter was one. Public relations specialists, search marketing strategists, editors, judicial law clerks, insurance policy processing clerks, which I will never do that job, that sounds terrible, technical writers, marketing managers, interviewers, and paralegals / legal assistants.
I've never understood what a paralegal is.
They're just in a... They're... I mean, it's hard to explain. They're like legal assistants, but they're like in between a lawyer and a legal assistant. Shayna's a legal assistant.
What did she go to college for? I never understood.
Psychology with an emphasis in law stuff and law stuff. So it makes sense that she'd be doing legal assistant stuff. Or maybe she's a paralegal. Maybe that's what maybe she's a paralegal. And then randomly I had a dream that I should go to school to be not go to school, but try to become a life coach. I'm like, yeah, because my life's so fucking figured out, but...
I don't know. That's my dream job. I just don't know how people get into it.
Dude, I'll show you some of the stuff I found. Like, I'll send you links to it and stuff.
Legitimately, like, my dream job. Well, you know what my dream job is, but that's close.
All you have to do, there's like some places where you could go learn to be a life coach in like 6 or 8 months, and then you get your certification, and then you're fucking good to go.
Is that super expensive?
To get your certification, or to go to like the little school for it?
Both.
From what I can tell, it's not super expensive actually. Like, I thought it was an alright deal. It wasn't like amazing. It wasn't like good. It wasn't bad either. It's like okay.
Yeah, I'd love to do something like that, honestly. Love telling people what to do.
But yeah, I literally had that dream like last week. Like I don't know why that popped into my head, but fuck it. Might as well see how to do it, and do it if I can.
We can team up. I'll teach him a portion of the things that I know about.
Right. And you can do like emphasized areas of it too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could be a relationships life coach, or
start a team.
Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah, if we could, that'd be dope. Call it McDonald and Richie. Sound like a law firm.
That'd be funny. So I've always been told this. I don't know if it's true. So when you're going to Lamar and you're going on, you take T Highway into Lamar, and there's that big ass house, and whoever owns that huge ass house behind it, they legitimately built a fucking lighthouse.
I've heard something like that before.
Yeah, like I'm not talking like a small little lighthouse. Like this guy legitimately built a full size fucking lighthouse
Right.
in his backyard in Lamar. I've always been told he's a life coach, and that's why he built that, for people to go have like spiritual awakenings in this lighthouse. I don't fucking know. I've heard that though. I never knew if that was true. I thought maybe you'd heard it too.
No, okay. I heard that. I heard about that, but I never heard the reason why. So that's news to me. But I mean, doesn't mean it's wrong. I think I could be alright at it. Like, I could counsel people. I'm fucking kind of do it every day, anyways.
I knew I feel like I would be amazing at it. I think that is legitimately one of my true callings.
No, honestly, you'd be awesome at it.
But
you could life coach the shit out of people. I'm gonna go look at the
Ellie,
emphasis.
why are we jumping in a helicopter right now?
I'm gonna look at the different emphasis areas of it. Yeah. Okay, so these are the different ones. There's business, career transition and job search, romantic relationships, academic issues, spirituality, aging, work-life balance, weight loss, and general wellness. I feel like I could do academic issues as a life coach pretty well.
I could do the relationship.
Because,
Spiritual.
I mean, I could do all those a little bit, but I feel like I'd be best at academic issues. And honestly, work-life balance.
I wouldn't know shit about that. Or maybe I would. Fuck, I only work 2 days a week, 4 days a week. So
that's what a lot of my looking for a job has to do with. Like, I want to make sure that whatever I'm finding, I can balance my non-work life pretty well with it, you know? Because I'm not the kind of person who can just fucking work all the time. I'm really not. I'll lose my fucking mind. I'll get so stressed out that my heart explodes. Well, ever since I started college, my stressed outness is when I get a migraine. Yeah. When I was in high school, it was when I got stressed out, my chest hurt. But it seems to change every 6 or 7 years. So here in another 2 or 3 years, anytime I'm stressed out, it should switch from migraines to heart pain again. So that'll be fun. But honestly, with my heart problem, I think I prefer the heart problem, heart pain stuff, when I'm stressed out over the migraines, because fuck migraines.
Heidi gets those a lot.
I fucking hate them. My grandpa has chronic migraines, so...
I think she does too. Constantly got a headache.
I actually got my first, actual headache that wasn't a migraine for the first time, 2 days ago, and probably 5 years.
I actually just got my, first real headache in a long time here a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. This was a headache and not a migraine. I was like, this is weird.